Jesus went up the mountain, and people gathered around him to hear his teaching. When he sat down, his disciples came near, and Jesus began to teach them. Jesus described a kingdom where God's blessing reaches people the world often overlooks. These teachings became known as the Beatitudes, words of hope, humility, mercy, and faith. Jesus said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, those who recognize their need for God." Spiritual poverty is not worthlessness. It is humility, the willingness to admit we need God. Jesus promised that those who humbly turn toward God belong to the kingdom of heaven. Jesus said, "Blessed are those who mourn," promising comfort to those who carry sorrow. Grief can make the world feel empty, yet Jesus taught that God does not overlook human suffering. The promise is not that sorrow disappears immediately, but that mourners will ultimately receive divine comfort. Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek, people who possess strength without the need to dominate others." Meekness is not weakness. It is strength disciplined by humility, patience, and trust in God. Jesus promised that the meek would inherit the earth, a kingdom shaped not by force, but by righteousness. Jesus said, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, those who deeply desire what is right." Just as hunger seeks food and thirst seeks water, righteous hearts seek justice, goodness, truth, and God. Jesus promised that those who sincerely seek righteousness will be filled, satisfied in their pursuit of God's ways. Jesus said, "Blessed are the merciful, those who respond to others with compassion rather than judgment." Mercy moves beyond feeling. It notices another person's need and chooses kindness, forgiveness, and help. Jesus taught that those who show mercy will themselves receive mercy, a powerful invitation to live generously. Jesus said, "Blessed are the pure in heart, those whose inner motives are sincere before God." Purity of heart means more than appearances. It means seeking God sincerely, without deception or divided motives. Jesus promised that the pure in heart would see God, the ultimate blessing of knowing Him clearly and sincerely. Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, those who actively work to restore peace between people." Peacemaking requires courage, patience, humility, and the willingness to bring people together instead of driving them apart. Jesus taught that peacemakers reflect God's character and will be called children of God. Jesus also warned that following righteousness can bring opposition, saying, "Blessed are those persecuted for righteousness." Jesus said his followers may be insulted, rejected, or falsely accused because they follow him and his teachings. Jesus ended with hope, "Rejoice and be glad, because your reward in heaven is great."